Hold on tight. We're diving into the biggest stories impacting your world right now. First up, Oklahoma's energy future is hanging in the balance. Global tensions are spiking. AI data centers are demanding more power than ever, and U.S. policy is playing a crucial role. Scott Mitchell sat down with Jerry Bohnen, editor of OK Energy today, to break down exactly what this means for Oklahoma viewers, from the Strait of Hormuz to the rise of U.S. energy independence. Don't miss this critical analysis.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next, a Texas community is fighting back. Residents in Hill County are voicing serious concerns over proposed data centers and the tax breaks they're being offered. Chantel Belefanti was on the ground as locals confronted Hill County Commissioner's Court and the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, raising alarms about potential health impacts and the lack of local job creation. Linda Pauley and Jennifer Isaacs are leading the charge. What do they want to see happen in Hillsborough? Find out. Now, shifting gears to Ypsilanti, Michigan, where a major decision is impacting the future of data centers. The Ypsilanti Community Utilities Authority has just approved a 12-month moratorium on new water and sewer commitments for these high-demand facilities. Heather Finch reports on the move, which comes after a request from the Ypsilanti Township Board of Trustees, and what it means for a proposed University of Michigan and Los Alamos National Laboratory computing facility. Is this a necessary pause or a roadblock to progress? Finally, Aramark is making a bold move into the hyperscale AI data center world with their Nexus platform. But will investors buy it? Simply Wall-Sint is analyzing Aramark's potential, looking at revenue projections, earnings increases, and the impact of rising labor costs. Can Aramark turn thin margins into durable earnings? Find out what analysts are saying about this exciting new venture. And that's it for today's headlines. Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and stay informed. Oklahoma energy consumers are facing a complex outlook as global tensions, the rise of AI data centers, and U.S. policy decisions converge to drive up energy costs. Energy analyst Jerry Bohnen, editor of OK Energy Today, warns that instability in the Strait of Hormuz is a key factor, potentially disrupting global oil supplies. Simultaneously, the United States is experiencing a shift away from energy independence, adding further pressure to the market. A significant and rapidly growing contributor to increased demand is the proliferation of electricity-hungry AI data centers. These facilities require massive amounts of power, straining existing infrastructure and pushing prices higher. Bohnen discussed these interconnected challenges with Scott Mitchell on News 9's Hot Seat, highlighting the potential for a defining moment in the global energy market and the implications for Oklahoma residents. Hillsborough, Texas. Residents of Hill County voiced strong opposition and concerns regarding proposed data centers during a pair of public meetings held Friday with the Hill County Commissioner's Court and the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Throughout April, commissioners have been discussing tax incentives related to the potential developments, sparking debate within the community. Residents like Linda Pauley expressed health concerns, citing potential increases in cancer, heart conditions, and neurological problems, as well as negative impacts on local wildlife. Other residents echoed this sentiment, stating a clear desire to halt further data center projects, arguing they offer no benefit to the town and won't create local jobs. Jennifer Isaacs urged the EDC to prioritize the needs of Hillsborough residents, suggesting industrial development should focus on opportunities for local employment. The Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation did approve a 4-month extension to Provident's existing contract, requiring them to present a development strategy for city approval. Provident retains the option to withdraw if key agreements aren't met. Commissioners will continue deliberations on tax breaks for current and future projects, while the EDC will review Provident's forthcoming strategy. The Ypsilanti Community Utilities Authority has voted to implement a 12-month moratorium on new water and sewer service commitments for data centers and related high-demand computing facilities. This pause, effective immediately, impacts Ypsilanti Township, the city of Ypsilanti, and other communities served by YCUA. The decision follows a unanimous request from the Ypsilanti Township Board of Trustees, who cited the need for further study into the potential impacts of these facilities on the existing utility system, current customers, and future development. The moratorium encompasses a wide range of facilities, including hyperscale and mid-sized data centers, artificial intelligence computing centers, and high-performance computing facilities, covering new service connections, reserved capacity, infrastructure expansions, and early approvals. YCUA's review will comprehensively assess water supply, wastewater capacity, potential rate impacts, infrastructure costs, environmental considerations, and emergency response planning. Crucially, YCUA will refrain from issuing will-serve letters or conditional approvals, entering capacity reservation agreements, or committing to infrastructure projects during this period. While the move coincides with ongoing discussions surrounding a proposed University of Michigan and Los Alamos National Laboratory high-performance computing facility in Ypsilanti Township, YCUA officials emphasize the moratorium applies broadly to all qualifying facilities, not a single project. Investors are closely watching Aramark, ARMK, as the company expands into hyperscale AI data centers with its new Nexus platform. While this represents a potentially significant infrastructure-driven contract stream, analysts at Simply Walsent emphasize that the near-term focus remains on managing labor costs and protecting margins within Aramark's core food service segments. The company's recent share repurchase program, involving the buyback of nearly 5 million shares for $168.6 million, is also a key factor for investors to consider, weighing these new opportunities against existing concerns like union exposure, wage inflation, and contract pricing. Aramark's narrative projects substantial growth, forecasting $22.7 billion in revenue and $695.4 million in earnings by 2029, requiring a 6.4% annual revenue increase and a significant earnings boost. Current fair value estimates range from roughly $30.71 to $47.16, largely in line with the stock's current price, though some analyses suggest the stock could be undervalued by as much as 34%. Simply Walsent cautions that rising labor and healthcare costs remain a persistent risk. Aramark provides food and facilities services across various sectors, including education, healthcare, and corrections, both domestically and internationally, but is currently viewed as a second-rate dividend payer with limited growth potential. This analysis is for informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice.